So, Kay, we are in the esteemed Lion's Den. Derek and Susan Fulmer's little kind of, what is this? Probably like a little side garage, I guess, that's been fixed up. And we've got these great leather chairs. If you're in the secret Facebook group, undoubtedly you have seen posts of pictures of stuff that's gone on in here. And I wanted to sit down with you, especially before you head to Singapore for 2 months. We just created a public page that people can like for Holy Smokes as almost an on-ramp into the secret group. Because if someone searches for the Holy Smokes Club group, they're not going to see it.
That's right.
Unless, and we do that specifically to protect people that don't necessarily want to be public about their love of fine tobacco and drink, because they may be in a denomination that looks down upon that or has rules against it. And so we created this page as almost an on-ramp for people to get into the group.
That's right. Because right now, Steve, we have what's it called, a private or seeker group on Facebook.
Yeah, there are different levels of groups. There's an open group where anyone can join. There's a closed group where you have to actually submit, but you can still search and you can find it.
That's right.
And then there's the secret group, which is completely unlisted. You can't find it unless you have been invited.
And we found that it was somewhat onerous because the way the rules work of joining a secret Facebook page is that you have to be friends. Well, one, you have to be on Facebook.
Yeah.
Number two, then you have to be friended to be invited into.
Yeah.
Then once you're invited, you have to accept it.
Yeah.
And once you're accepted in, then you get all the feeds. And these feeds are private. It only shows up on your feeds. It doesn't show publicly. Those types of things.
Which helps people that want to be under the radar with, when we were taping earlier today, we had someone in a big denomination who is a rather large name within that denomination that looks down upon cigars in general. And to protect his name, he's in the group, but he's not. We never post any pictures of this person. We never tag this person, and any tags stay within the group. But we try and be really aware of that and careful.
That's right. We really want to honor that and respect that of the individuals. At the same time, hope and desire, the vision, so to speak, the long term, is that the stigmatization around smoking a cigar and the fellowship of that will be demystified, so to speak.
Exactly.
So in the interim, until that day when it will happen, is we set up a open Facebook page that says Holy Smokes.
Holy Smokes page. So if you go on Facebook, you type in Holy Smokes, look for the page, and on it you will see a cover photo of a gathering of people, and the profile picture at this current time is what?
So the cover picture is basically a group of folks that we gathered in Seattle for Holy Smokes, and the people on there don't really care whether people know whether they smoke or not.
Hey everyone, Steve here, and I wanted to cut in because since this interview was recorded, we've changed the profile pic to the Holy Smokes logo, and we have a link that you can go to so you can like and follow. Facebook.com/Holy Smokes Cigar Club is where you can find that public presence. Again, Facebook.com/Holy Smokes Cigar Club. So please help us get the word out by liking and sharing. Thanks.
So, there's some rules around Holy Smokes, which is really important to understand. And that I'll hop into in a second. But the reason why we set up this Holy Smokes page was for people to find it on Facebook.
People that just stumble onto this podcast that don't have a connection to anyone that's in the secret group. We want to start opening this up to anyone around the world to start their own little Holy Smokes gathering. This is very decentralized.
Yes.
We're not about controlling. We're not about charging a membership. We're not charging chapter fees, anything like that. And we have no plans to ever do so. Mm-hmm. But by taking this podcast public, we want to throw this page up there so that way people can find that on-ramp into the secret group.
That's right. So it's very easy for people to find it as well as be pointed to by friends, say, and you're having Holy Smokes with 2-3 guys or gals, at home and you say, hey, just go to Facebook, look up Holy Smokes, and get added on, and I'll post on there when the next meeting is or that type of thing. And as you've heard in previous podcasts, a lot of people travel from city to city here in the United States and abroad. And say if you're going to Barcelona, for example, and there's a guy there named Tom that we always try to link people up with, and he's very, very gracious if he's in town. Yeah. And he'll get together for a stick with you somewhere, and you'll have a great Holy Smokes with him then in Barcelona. Or maybe it's Kigali, Rwanda, or maybe it's Singapore or London or Tokyo or that type of thing. Or anywhere across the country. Basically, most MSAs or most major metropolitan areas in the United States and Canada has a Holy Smokes group that's meeting, or there's Holy Smoke members. And if you say you're coming through Birmingham on such and such days, the likelihood is that you'll probably have one or two guys showing up, and they'll tell you what cigar lounge they go to, and then you show up, and it's awesome because they're kindred brothers and sisters, and you're able to hang out and have a great time together.
And then we also have a website, holysmokes.club, and you can reach out to us through there if you are not on Facebook, and we'll be able to... Eventually what we'll have a back end where people can start to find out where chapters are, find different cigar lounges that the Holy Smokes members like. We have some ideas that we want to do with the website, but right now it's pretty basic, but it is another way in which to reach out to us and start to get plugged in.
Yeah, and our heart and desire out of all this, Steve, is really to serve the movement, serve to catalyze relationships, and to continue to see a growing global friendship movement through basically the groups of Holy Smokes.
Faith, friendship, find tobacco and drink. Thanks, Kay.